more I learn about the FBI, the less I like it. Is there any greater scandal than hearing a politician on undercover camera saying exactly what you would hope he might say? Hey, everybody, I'm Steve Green with Bill Whittle and Scott Ott, and this is Right Angle, brought to you by the members of BillWhittle.com. And gentlemen, this video from a Project Veritas low-rent left-wing ripoff called the Underwire, the Undercurrent. The Undercurrent is what it's called. Got on camera Republican Congressman Dave Schweikert from Arizona, 6th District, I believe, saying some truly scandalous things that, well, you might hope that, say, 230 Republican congressmen might say. Let's go to this clip.
The FBI survival of people on 401k, Social Security, the lower end of the income bracket.
This is actually where you want Jim Jordan on oversight. Every one of those documents from the FBI goes to his committee.
And then,
we can hold him
just
accountable.
like coming out of the
We
Jimmy
can
Carter
expose it
era,
to the public
we have
what's
to
really
take
going
away
on.
lower
Are we going to be able to
taxes.
defund the FBI?
You don't want to
If we get
defund
our
them, you
businesses
want
back
to
to
wake
work,
them up.
if we get productivity
different.
back up online,
But
You
that's
want to
the
be able
answer to the
to
challenge
ship
we
out
face us.
anyone that's
It's
political.
not
Because you're not going to be able to defund them.
That doesn't solve
But you can
the
defund the witch hunts, the investigations.
Exactly. You fund the lineup or you restrict how they spend their money.
Can you impeach Chris Ray? Can you get him gone?
Sure.
Yeah, so I am pro-life.
Actually, I have a couple other ones I want to
in this
impeach
discussion,
first.
Greg Stanton and I are very, very
Mayorkas,
different.
border.
And he's going to try to
Yes.
paint horns in the tail on me. You've seen the commercials.
Chris Ray's like number 3 for me.
So Mayorkas and then who?
The Secretary of State.
He's
Bill, as you well know from watching Project Veritas over the years, or heck, even Candid Camera, there are certain elements to a really scandalous undercover video that have to be present. What was missing in this one?
Well, first of all, give me a moment to gather up my clutching pearls and retire to my fainting couch
Yes.
while I digest the full impact of this undercover expose. Having seen that video, my first reaction is, you damned hypercrite. This is the essence of a gotcha video: is you catch somebody undercover saying what they really believe as opposed to what they say in public. Many years ago during a speaking event, I just happened to say, my favorite part about being a Republican or being a conservative is I get to say one thing and then do the same thing. And so there you go. If you are true to your principles, then there is no gotcha video. And that applies to progressives as well.
Sure.
If a progressive were to say something in public and then be caught saying the same thing in private, there's nothing there. But the reason Project Veritas is so successful, and going back to their very first video, remember with James O'Keefe and broke up Acorn because they were admitting that they were breaking the law. So it's all about hypocrisy. That's what the essence of the gotcha video is. And the power of these videos is visually seeing and hearing somebody openly saying something that is antithetical to their public position and kind of doing it with a wink on their, we've suckered those rubes out. So, having seen this video of this congressman talking about impeaching people who broke the law and breaking up the rogue agency of the FBI, my only serious issue at this point is, how do I contribute to this guy's campaign, Steve? I'd never heard of him before.
There was a lot of that, and I'll get to that in a couple of minutes here. But first, Scott, if you're a leftist who made this video and saw something scandalous, or if, like the Democrat big shot Scott Dworkin, who's an Obama alum, who went to Twitter to promote this video and said, let's make it go viral. So if you're one of these lefties who sees this, maybe you do actually see something scandalous. Maybe to you, it is a scandal that a congressman, a Republican congressman, would use his constitutional authority to go after lawbreakers in the executive branch, or would use his constitutional power of the purse to break up an agency that's gone rogue. Isn't that a scandal to the left now?
I love the phrase, let's make it go viral. I think in the history of
Right.
viral
me too.
videos, there has never been a viral video that went viral after someone said that phrase.
Yeah.
Let's generate spontaneous enthusiasm around this.
The left is all astroturf.
Bill, Bill hit the nail on the head. I mean, it's when James O'Keefe does a video, you catch hypocrisy, that's happening quietly behind the scenes when they are saying one thing in public, doing something else in private. In this case, the only thing that gives it that sort of air of suspicion is the fact that the congressman is whispering. But it's not even clear why he's whispering. I mean, he's got a baby in his arms, so maybe he's trying not to disturb the baby. You can hear a conversation going on nearby. If he's on Capitol Hill, a lot of times there are media interviews going on in the hallways outside of the room where Congress meets. And so maybe there was a TV interview and he's trying to be respectful. Maybe he was playing this person and knew all along what was going on, although I doubt that because he's a congressman. He's probably not that smart. But just the fact that he leans in and quietly, when she says, "Hey, we need to get these January 6th people pardoned," and he whispers, "We need the presidency." We have to win the presidency. It's like, let me just tell you what it says in the Constitution. Shh, don't let anybody hear this. Or to suggest that he's going to do what he is constitutionally permitted to do as a member of the House and be part of an impeachment proceeding. He didn't suggest any illegal activity. He didn't suggest anything that is different than you would expect from somebody who is a Trump-supportive Republican person. I mean, he was basically echoing tweets that we've heard from the former president for a long time. Now, no matter what you think of the ideas that he was suggesting there, whether we should impeach Christopher Wray, for example, or Mayorkas at the Homeland Security, or what is that? Is he at Homeland Security? Yeah, or Homeland, what do they call that now? I hate the term Homeland. DHS, I forget what they call it. Anyway, but whether you think that's a good idea or not is irrelevant. What a real leftist should want to hear is this congressman suggesting that they do something other than what they've been publicly saying, and that they do it by underhanded means. The last thing in the world they want to hear is a Republican congressman saying he plans to obey the Constitution.
Yeah. I'm not quite old enough to remember when lefties wanted to blow up the FBI. And, the more I learn about the FBI, the less I like it. They went after Aretha Franklin, we just found out. That stuff, break that agency up. I think this is something that left and right could probably get together on if we weren't so busy trashing one another all the time. Yeah, I'm guilty of that myself sometimes, but it's just because they're wrong about almost everything. That said, I want to read you some of these responses on Twitter to Scott Dworkin's tweet about making it go viral. Somebody said, "Sounds good. Let's all donate to Schweikert." Another said, "Where do I donate to his campaign? Thanks to you. Now I like Representative Schweikert." And somebody asked him, I think, kind of honestly, what is it about the FBI that you would want to keep? Which I think we've all covered that pretty well just in the last couple of minutes. That said, when I hear a congressman, whether he's whispering or not, or on secret camera, or just, on a Fox News show, saying that he wants to defund a rogue agency and go after lawbreakers in the executive branch, that to me is about as reputation enhancing as back in college getting caught with a head cheerleader and her best friend. No, this is great. More like this. I don't care.
Thank God I avoided that fate.
Exactly. You weren't caught. Good for you, sir. So I think that's it for today. Yeah, I think we beat this one to the ground. So thanks so much for watching. And while you're still here, click that thumbs up button, the notification button, whatever it is that helps us keep these videos coming to you, because that's good for both of us. All right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.